Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Going to be in the 50s the next few days, cloudy, rainy. But I'll tell you, I mean, would you take a little rain now in January for 50s, Cande?
Absolutely. It could rain every day in January for 50s.
I mean, and I'm going to knock on wood just a little bit. My hands are not cracking yet this winter, Cande.
That is the best news I've heard all year.
Oh, I don't need my Vaseline gloves just yet.
Really,
Yeah.
I worry about you.
Thank you. I'm pretty excited about it.
It's been great walking and going to the park. It's just delightful.
Yes, it's really incredible. By the way, the worst day of weather we had, where we
It's
had
like Christmas Eve, right?
Well, no, it was the Thursday into Friday, the 22nd into the 23rd, when I was supposed to go to Delaware on the 23rd of December. We decided to leave the 22nd because it was the rain and the ice was starting that afternoon.
Right, that's right.
So we got
Christmas
out.
Christmas Eve was freezing.
Right. Oh, yes, it was very cold. So we got out a day early. And good thing we did, because come Friday, it was bonkers on the road with the ice and the rain and everything.
My girlfriend left a day early to pick up her daughter in Syracuse because they got a ton of snow up there.
Yep.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yep. Amy up in Albany.
And we think of all our friends in Buffalo, really, still digging out from that.
And
storm.
Dozens of people died in that.
So horrible.
Crazy. I mean, I'm there in Delaware, and it's like 5 degrees, right? And it's freezing. But I'm thinking about what's going on in Buffalo and people dying in their vehicles, Cande. I mean,
it was
really
so horrible. I think of the people in Buffalo every day.
So, Cande, I get to Delaware. We pull in the driveway. Here's my story. Here's how my vacation started.
All right.
We take the dogs to Delaware.
Yes.
Just a quick fast forward. I already told you that we did 5 nights in Delaware, 4 at Mohegan. When we drove to Mohegan, we stopped back home to drop the dogs off at boarding. We picked up one of Leah's friends who we had invited on the trip, and then we continued on to Mohegan. So just to let you know, we had our dogs in Delaware. So we pull into the driveway, and as we usually do, we take the dogs out, they go to the bathroom, we go inside. My mother-in-law had some food. We ate a little food before we unloaded the car, right? We were starving. Took us almost 6 hours to get there.
Wow.
The traffic and the weather was kind of tough.
Traffic has been insane.
Yeah, it was.
I wonder where everyone's going.
It was like 5 hours and 40 minutes to get to where we were going that night. Anyway, long story short, we go to unload the car, me and my father-in-law, and somebody, I don't know who it was, it doesn't matter at this point, somebody opened the front door of my in-laws' house, and there is no screen door, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Somebody opened the front door of the house, not paying attention to the dogs. We are literally in Delaware for 15 minutes, okay?
Oh, no.
My 2 dogs, go flying out the front door. Flying out the front door, running down the block into the night, into the dark of night. Now,
and where's Charlie? She's going, hey, girls, what are you doing?
Charlie stayed in the house.
Of course.
Okay, my dogs ran out literally like Shawshank Redemption, like they were escaping Shawshank, Cande.
See ya.
They're gone, okay? I swear to God, you know how they say in certain life situations your life flashes before you and all these things? Cande, I immediately, when I heard the yelling and screaming, I was on the driveway. They were at the front of the house. They go running down the block in the dark. And by the way, there's woods, there's a lake. I mean, God knows.
And this is your entire family running.
Yeah, okay. So the dogs go out. So now Abigail and Leah start running after the dogs. And in my mind, all of this flashed in about a half a second. I stood there on the driveway for about a second. And I said to myself in my brain,
Self.
Wow. This is how it ends for my dogs. I go to Delaware and my
you're
dogs
so
run.
dramatic.
Candy, I was so scared because they've never gotten out of the house and they don't listen to us. They're not trained.
They don't listen to us.
They're not
See,
trained.
Tilly listens. If we would have screamed her name, she would have come running. We don't play.
As an example, if I yell, Millie, Lucy, and they're in the backyard, it's fenced in, obviously, but if they're in the backyard, they will not come to me, okay?
You need to get them better trained.
So they're running down the block into the dark of night, and I am flipping out. I got to drop the luggage. Abigail and Leah are chasing after them, and luckily, they probably thought better of the situation and said, wait, we have this cushy life at home where we get fed.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Where are we?
And they turned around and came back after they literally disappeared into the dark of night.
So scary.
And they turned around and came back. And I was so thankful.
So happy for you.
This
now,
is
get
how
them better trained.
Yeah. At this point, I don't know if that's...
I mean, when you tell your children to come, do they come or do they ignore you too?
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, you got to step it up in 2023.
Yeah, so this was the beginning of... the vacation was fine from there. We had a...
Now, how is the artist known as Tony? Is he still in Delaware?
Oh, listen. Not only is he still in... Yeah, he's not coming back here till about March or so.
Oh, okay.
Mother-in-law,
good, doing the cooking like she should.
I showed up to Delaware. There was iced coffee in the fridge and chicken salad on the table, Candy.
Oh, now this is where I got to stay.
Yeah, and we had some nice meals and chicken parmesan she cooked and a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah,
Love it.
We went to Tanger one day. I bought myself a pair of new fuzzy Crocs for the winter, Candy.
Oh, very nice. I got an Almost Famous hoodie for Christmas from my girlfriend Ellen.
It's a good thing, because they're gone.
Well, not yet, but soon,
soon,
yes, which is devastating for me because I thought it was a great show and I loved every second.
Yeah.
And I love my hoodie.
Yeah,
it has Almost Famous on the front, and then on the back it says, "You are home."
Oh, enjoy that, Candy.
I love it. I've been wearing it a lot. I love it.
Enjoy that. We are less than 20 minutes to your next Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment, everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We're going to be in the 50s, rain, but man, it is balmy for this time of year.
Balmy.
Yeah, enjoy it. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.